Look at him, bro. And his man's is pussy. Like, yo, how your man's fall on the floor and die and you leave from there? Can never be me. I'm saying it with my man to the end, gangster. Word up. Fuck LM. That nigga is dead. Gangster. Word. That nigga's dead. Spice down 1,000 points. Word. Nigga dead. That nigga twirled. Then he dropped, nigga. Twirled, then he tried how to do it, but it was still like, I gotta do something. So this was before medics arrived. This is way before. It was regular patrons pumping their chest. The kid who was under the table dead, that's the only thing that I felt weird. I felt sad for him because it was like so final for him. You could look at him from afar and see like it was over for him. So I guess that's why nobody was attending to him, because most people, doctor or not, could look and know like there's nothing I can do for that kid over there. So you went inside? I went inside, yeah, I walked all the way inside. They picked him up. I'm not a doctor, but it looked like every drop of blood that's intended for the human body was under him.
A massacre took place in the neighborhood used to be my own. A lot of people's comparing this kid right here, saying he was the cause of all of it. And they saying he had 5 bodies. Maybe exaggerated, but y'all need to tune in, because it's about to get real critical. We gonna say rest in peace to a lot of the victims, people that had nothing to do with nothing. And there's some other people that was involved that was, known throughout the gang culture. But this demon was a real demon, taking pictures with shovels and being in enemy territory on both sides where he wasn't welcome. 1 block from the folks, another block from his other ops. We gonna tap into the story, so buckle up, hit that like button, salute. What's the word? It's your boy Kha.Reality, and I'm back with another one, and another one, repping that 050, the movement that keeps moving. This is not Civil War era. Yeah, this is not the time of medieval times with Knights Templar where you're passing away for your honor. Like, you guys are throwing your life away for nothing. This guy right here, yes, this guy right here started a mass shooting. And they're comparing him to Little Jeff. They're comparing him to King Von without the raps. Yes, they saying he is the Brooklyn gravedigger, taking pictures with shovels. Like if you look him up, they saying he's the only one that performed in this situation, that situation. He has some of the biggest drills that you can hear about, because now you can see in this mass oohing. I don't have to sit there and give y'all the story, news reports. We're gonna have Lisa Evans talk about it, but he has victims from 2021. Yes, he has victims from 2021. He has victims from 2023. Yes, this kid was running around like a mad dog running wild. Detective Anderson. Yeah, then he
of this
took this
bloodbath,
man's life.
which happened inside the lounge here on Franklin Avenue, called the Taste of the City Lounge, about 3:30 Sunday morning. Sources close to the investigation tell me that adult members of the long-established Brooklyn gang called Folk Nation were inside the lounge. And suddenly, sources say their ops, that's members of an opposing gang, walked in and there was an argument. Moments later, at least 4 shooters from the ops pulled their guns and unloaded a barrage of bullets, striking 14 people ranging in age from 27 to 61. 2 of the 3 who died were allegedly gang members. Here's what Police Commissioner Tisch had to say just a short time ago.
2 of the 3 deceased are the shooters involved in the incident. Mr. Childs has 8 prior arrests and is listed in our criminal group database as a member of Folk Nation, a violent gang that terrorizes Brooklyn and is responsible for at least 6 shootings so far this year. 3 of the other victims have also been identified as gang members under the Folk Nation umbrella. Mr. St. Louis has no relevant criminal history.
Some people were saying, why are you showing Nas Blicky? Why are you showing that? And this is the nightclub oohing that just happened. 11 people hurt, right? I show Nas Blicky because some of you have to go back to that interview with Zach TV when he interviewed the Blickies. Yeah. Like, I can say sorry to Amadou Diallo, but these other guys were degenerates. It's more than what's being said on the news. You can see the Lil Mar passing out, dropping right there. Yeah, he went out in the blaze of glory, they said. But I go to this video right here, right? 1.4 million views. Everybody who follows drill music across America has seen this video. Yes, and if you've seen this video, you've seen this guy right here. Black OGs, Bigger, whatever you want to call him. Yes, he is a main folk member. So they're saying that Lil Mar, yeah, after he done ran out of here, he done put belt to everybody inside of the spot. Yes, they saying he done wilded out. He claimed 5 victims because he had 2. They said he had 2 confirmed, and 2 more he done knocked down, an innocent man and the guy that he had to ooh-in with. He hit this dude right here, who's supposed to be like a top member, older dude for the folk guys. He probably had some say-so, you know, being, I'm not gonna go into what I know really about this cat right here, but he's a member. He's a main one. If you can see, he's like, if you see the video, he's the one talking crazy. So in the post, people are bigging up this kid Lil Mar. They're comparing him all types of demon. You know what I mean? Like they're going crazy. A lot of people are disrespecting him. A lot of people are saying he deserved this. A lot of people saying, you know, if hell exists, he's definitely going there. He embraced being the grave digger of Brooklyn. Yes, he was he wasn't wanted. The whole world knew he did this. Ooh, and his face is on camera, you know, with the city bike thing. And it's like he probably got a high off of it. Yes. He probably got a high off of it. A lot of people was like, yo, did they ever catch this demon? That's what they called him. You know what I mean? And his mans is like, you know, they're embracing it. They're talking about even the innocent one that got hit. They're claiming it. Oh, he has 4 bodies, 5 bodies. Yes. So this would probably be the 3rd, and this would probably be the 4th. We don't know which order. We know this is the guy that he was arguing with. But his first victim was this guy right here in 2021. Yes, his first victim. I believe it was the city bike thing. And then it was this guy. You know, his name was Low. Yeah, his name was Low. So everybody's going crazy. They saying like this kid, the Jackson gang called Spice. He's a 5'9" brim, obviously, you know, for the Beverly block. And it's like, you know, this is just crazy, bro. It's nothing really to explain. This kid is like, you know, he was 19 years old, didn't even get to live life. You know, a lot of people saying 3 bodies. A lot of people saying 4 bodies. A lot of people saying 5 bodies. If these are the bodies that we just know about, imagine what we don't know about, that his friends know about. You know what I mean? So don't put it past him if he had double than what we know about. Yeah. Don't put it past him, because they calling him the Reaper. They call him the Grave Digger, the ultimate demon at 19 years old. I don't think I've seen, like, and people compare them to, like, on the subreddit, right? And going back to this guy, yeah, the guy that's in the stretcher right there, that's the guy I showed y'all earlier. That's the guy I showed y'all earlier who's in the Zach TV video. You know, he's talking so crazy. I think that he probably got his girl right there. You know, and this was a crazy scene. So, yeah, that's his first victim. Lil Mar is just a demon. So this video was really just on Lil Mar. It wasn't really on nobody else. You know what I mean? I hope y'all enjoyed the content. You know, rest in peace to Amadou Diallo. You know, a lot of them got that name. You know, rest in peace to the folk guy. You know, the guy, I don't know his name. I didn't even catch it, man. But, you know, rest in peace to Lil Mar himself. You know, he's gone now. You know, his ways, hopefully he repented right before his last moments. Rest in peace to his earlier victims from 2023, 2021. And rest in peace to all his other victims that we don't know about. You know, rest in peace to the people we don't know about. I hope y'all enjoyed the content again. And the grave digger is gone. Salute.
Is the page Kha.realityTV? AHA?
Yeah, that's the one. That page is a movie. This nigga is covering all New York street activity, and it is a movie.
Listen, man, big shout out, man, to Kha.realityTV, man.
Hey, Kha.reality. If you know him, you know he was really was on that.